Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Full Metal Mike, but you can call me a Rusty Nail. Today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. Now in the last part we kind of were discovering that our character seems to have forgotten a lot of the things he's done, but it seems that he's done some pretty bad things. We were told to go lower and lower down this machine to find our children. We also encountered some strange human-pig hybrid experiments. But it seems like we're back towards like the main floor of this warehouse now. No shortage of pigs. And to be fair, we were a butcher, so it makes sense. Another battery fueling station. And some dramatic music. Now, if I recall correctly, we were over there earlier, I think. Don't make me move another one of these cars. Now we can't even spin the engine for that one.
Water in the shoes. Always the water and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony. It's too damn bony.
Mandus Company, Meat Processing Factory. And Mandus would be me, of course. The bad man Mandus. Strangers are not allowed on this works. Okay, well, I'm not a stranger. I'm the owner. Yeah, who let these windows open? I mean, air conditioning it free. I can't even close it, can I? Alright. Any notes? Any stories? Ooh, audio.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government. They make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
Deliver who to paradise? And do they even want it? Oh, it's a sneaking suspicion that delivering them to paradise might be turning them into pigs. Piston rooms. And a flickering lantern. Okay. I should get this lantern checked, huh? Oh, shit. Well, no, it's just turning on, it's fine. See? Yeah, it's just, flicker. Oh, there's a pig guy. Where's he going? He just sprinted away. I think my main criticism of the monster in this game thus far is it kind of walks silly and looks kind of funny versus the enemy in The Dark Descent. Much more terrifying. And so far, every time we've encountered this pig creature, it's been kind of a scripted sequence. We haven't had like a free-roaming enemy we've had to maneuver around. A lot of flickering lights. Up or down? Well, I feel like descending is going to progress the story. Let's go upstairs first. Oh. It's like another office. Works manager. Oh, there's a truck going by. Is that a pig? Was that a pig man driving the car? Alright. So they can be trained to do things, huh? They're just pig taxi drivers and truck drivers zooming around the city, I guess. My fault.
Hear me, Mantis. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way you seek is under the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
Go deeper. And this guy's definitely trustworthy, correct? Yeah. Let's see. Nothing terribly interesting there. Okay. Well, I guess let us head down to under the pistons. Well, that sounds bad. Yeah, no, maybe not all the pigs are qualified and trained to be truck drivers. Maybe some of them intend me harm. Okay. Shaky ground. Like a furnace one. There's another furnace over here. It's not on. Do I need to provide some coals? Looks like we have some in there. Just close it and turn it on. Whoa. Or do I put more in there? Nope, it's locked. Start it up. Oh, that gate closed behind me entirely. Well, there's no going back now. Piston control room. There. That piggy. Yeah, let's close that door. Not that I'm scared, of course. It's just about safety. You know, can't leave doors open. You never know who's around. Okay, another furnace. I'm assuming we put some coal in, pop that door closed. Hit the switch. Alrighty. Oh, how many furnaces are there? One does not want to open. There's like, what, 5 or 6 of these, huh? Okay, furnace number 4 is on. Maybe we should take a bloody... Oh, we can't take the hammer with us. So both 5 and 6 both need to be lit. But we just have one piece of coal for this one. Hopefully that's enough. Well, I can't turn it on, so we're gonna say no, not enough. What about over here? This one's already on, so we'll just grab another piece of coal from here. Hit the switch, ignore the creepy noises. Lots and lots of creepy noises. I thought that's the way I should go. Let's see what the journal update says. My journal. The pistons are silent. The plant is at rest. I must poke the hornet's nest to open my way. I fear the scale of these engines suggests a far greater works than is visible from the surface. So my friend must be correct, and the larger part of this plant is underground. We are close to the Thames. No wonder flooding is such a risk. Oh yeah, he said we had to turn the pistons on and get rid of the nasty water or something like that. So we turned all those on. All these lights are on. Do we have a control panel or something? Oh, yes we do. Stop. Are your furnaces fueled? Well, yes they are. Whoa. We did whatever the thing was to do. We did it. Okay, that's a pistoning. Does that mean we can go... Oh, it's the pig again. A scripted pig. Okay. It's very loud in here. Every time that lantern flashes, I think the pig's nearby or something. Wait, there's one. Oh, is this finally an actual roaming enemy section? I think so. Where'd he go? He's over there, hanging out. He's coming. Okay, let's go the other direction. Oh, I think he sees me. Which way do we go? What are we even supposed to be doing in here? Get a lantern back out. Go up here? No? Oh, there he is. Not very fast. Okay, we need to find a path. I think it's maybe on that side. No, but it won't let us climb up into it. I'll figure out where to go while this guy's chasing us. We definitely cannot go back up. We can't even see him anymore. Just take our time. As long as he doesn't run up on us, we'll be fine. Why is it flickering? Is he close? Where is he? Shit. Okay. I don't see any controls or anything in the middle for us to use. None of these are interactable with. Interactable. This one has light. No, can't use that either. What am I missing? There's a note. The product moves now into the bleeding. A system of spring-loaded blades are arranged here. Tension is built via a series of springs that run along the bleeding line, using the momentum of the product itself to build up the energy for the action ahead. The blades are released at a point of optimum tension. As the product passes them, the combination of the speed of release and the sudden stop against the rubber buffers at the side of the line sets the blades spinning rapidly enough to cut the throat of the product. It is a clean, sympathetic, and efficient process. The product then continues along the line, and the natural bleeding process is allowed time to occur. The blood collecting in the angled basin at the foot of the line. Secondary spring blades are positioned at two further points along the line, should the mid-level rubber buffers continue to be manipulated. In the form of a semi-bled product thrashing or twitching, these movements automatically form the basis of the spring energy required to send the next bleeding blade into activity. It's a machine set up to slaughter pigs, I think. Like a whole lot of moving parts for something very simple. Okay. Oh, we could just go back here. I bet it's back here. Ah, yes, we can drop down into this, this coal. Some kind of dirt or coal. Have a journal note. The descent continues. What did that dark voice instruct me to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnel, and onto the bilge pumps. And if the door should be locked, I will have to find another means of descent. I cannot trust him, but my path is set. I shall ignore these noises, that snuffling, those shuffling steps below me. I will brave whatever lurks beneath, and I will save them. Speaking, of course, of saving my children, which, again, we're not even sure if they're alive or if they're down here. This man on the phone could totally be manipulating us and lying to us. Compound X storage. Danger. No moving windows. Of course, locked. As is that door. So we're now, one of these sections. Maybe that one with all the wheels and stuff. It's a map of perhaps the path we're taking all the way down. So next up is going to be some more pumps and then the pig slaughtering line, perhaps? Yeah. The crate arrived this morning, and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but has suffered severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, with evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some barbarous surgery, or was born deformed, and an attempt to force its gnarled body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is, I cannot tell, but I smell the orb upon him, and suspect my great-uncle's presence in his curious condition. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool and accelerate the process of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here my great-uncle and I part company. He chose men as the subjects of his experiments, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our chattels, loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. A pig, right? Let's head down this way. This creepy dark corridor of something. I just saw one of my kids' ghosts running by, I think. Oh, flickering lights again. Very unreliable, faulty wiring, this place. Chemical transportation. It's like a dumbwaiter or something like that. Can you slide this guy open? Maybe I can go inside. If this door's locked. Yep. Yeah, let's squish ourselves in here. Oh. I guess that was the right move. The question is, are we going up or down? I would imagine we're descending, but oh, it's breaking up. Hello? Ow! Well, that sounded like a very long fall. Apparently we are still alive. Somehow.
How much further down do we go just now?
Quick
quickly, Mandus. Find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
The floodwaters rise. Some kind of experiment room or dental room. The light that we can position. And a locked door. We have to keep our eyes open for a key. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration, or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg infusion, vitae, to 1 part orgone monad dispersal fluid is sufficient. This can be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound. But outside of the body, it is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Like a small lock on a door, perhaps, So we need to get our hands on some of that compound. Compound V. Check all these drawers. A second pair of glasses just in case the ones earlier got lost. What is this? Something designed to spin around and separate the solutions in vials. Low temperature storage. Holding pens. Oh boy. Well, I would hate to think what might be inside of the holding pens. What the? Shit. Yeah, so like I said, the holding pens sound like a great place to start, so that's where we're gonna go. Holding pens. Hopefully everything's in its cage. Nothing's roaming around free in here. Oh, I hear noises. Silence, do not startle or upset the acquisitions. Another locked door. And you know, if something was to run out at me right now, I haven't even identified any good hiding spots. Hello? Is this another one of those? I can't climb in it though, can I? Huh. Teddy bear. And a note. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I've ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlams are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth. We give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes, and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is the reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them, my children. I whisper to their dreams, "You are my children now. I have children once again. In your forms, imperfect, will be the engines to make my own blood flow again." Now, assuming that's Mandus, me writing that note, it seems that my children probably are already gone, or perhaps I experimented on them myself. So what am I really descending down to do then? No. Don't be up here.
Over there. Place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hawk, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Oh, that door just closed in front of me. And it's locked? So I can go all the way up here, but there's nothing for me to do here. It would seem. Wait, that door was closed. Oh, creepy. Got a pig mask once again. Do I hear something in here? Oh, there's a pig right there. Oh no. Back up, back up. Does he have somewhere to go away so I can... Yes, I can walk behind in here. Oh, it's very dark. Can't see much of anything. He's coming back, I can hear him. He's right here. Oh, he's right here. Oh, walk away. Walk the other direction, please. Oh, I think I need to go around him, but doesn't look like I really have much of an opportunity to do that. Do I have to get right behind him? Oh, shit. No, thank you. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Go the other way. No, he's only gonna walk one direction. Sneak right behind him and get past him, possibly. Go, go, go. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay. He hit me, but he immediately did not chase me.
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnel.
Whew.
Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Yeah, well, we'll work on finding another way. I really thought I could sneak behind that guy. He immediately just smacked the crap out of me. Alright, well, let's continue. Sounds like something's on the other side of this door. Can we even open it? Nope. Maybe that's for the best. What is this? Oh, it's loud, first of all. Can we send a tube of something in there? I don't know. I think that goes back down to that machine we saw earlier. Maybe that's the compound we needed to break that lock. And I suspect this is very, very hot steam that we may not want to walk through. Of course. There's something in here, isn't there? Okay, it's fine. We need to make our way back to where we started from, but I'm not sure, Oh, there's my kids again, but I'm starting to believe, based on our notes, are deceased. Blood and a teddy bear. Yep, yep. Uh-huh. Burst pipe jump scare, classic. Never seen that one before. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, the damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning, perhaps, yes. It is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, placing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. You're experimenting on dogs too? Come on. Come on, man. Whatever terrible ending we experience is probably well deserved. The steam is off. Okay, we can proceed. as we hear the echoing of the pig screams in the distance. Now, does this drop us back down to that first room? Indeed it does. Where is that, the chute that we used to get that, vial down here? Oh, there it is. So there's a compound. Do we need 3 different compounds? Or can we, is there a switch we can hit and just set it active right now? No, I don't think so. Maybe up there. Most likely we do have to go to the cold storage rooms before we have what we need. Yeah. I'm guessing we have to get all the equipment, make that compound, and use that to burn that lock off that door. So we already know there's the pig monsters over here in this room, so let's just proceed cautiously. So we have another one of these chutes, but we need to acquire the drug. Or whatever it is. Inflamed it is. Burning it does. Bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, leaking down my legs. Blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says. And I did drink it. I did do that. Because of the changes, they ripple enter me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can and pushed them back into my gray gums with my fingers. But the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever. Because not all of us can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? Well, it sounds like this drug really juices you up. Maybe not in a desirable way, though. Keeping the body alive, but at what cost? Why is this door closed? I don't have anywhere to hide, so I really hope we're not going to be cut off by a pig man. Hello? Goes behind me? How would he get behind me? Oh shit, he's fast. Run, run, run. Let me out. Close the door. Oh shit. Oh, he's hit the door. That does not feel like the way I entered that room, but alright. So these two get full, and then that's where we're going to receive the final product.
To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Alright, let us activate this machine. The door is closed for this part. Ooh. Give me the drug. That's quick. Now with this fancy drug, I shall return upstairs to melt that lock. I'm assuming. Yep, just walk it directly into it and it works. Right? Just have to did we do something wrong? Oh, light, right. The compound reacts to light. This is why reading is important, kids. More blood. And deeper we go.
Down here, Daddy! Faster, faster!
ladder that leads to a hole. That seems like poor design. But here we go. Well, at least we have a little bit of hay under here, right? Soft landing. We had a worse experience in that little dumbwaiter elevator earlier. And some human bones. We don't need to ask how those ended up here. It's better not to know. Huh. Naturally, once blood, the product must be scalded, de-haired, and scraped, ready for rambruling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines, via the boiler, and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations and the processing of the product throughout the system. Alongside this refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat from the principles of convection, regulated by the boiler, and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction, and superheated vapors in another. He's just doing some science. He's like, the cold ones go over here, and then the hot ones go there.
Allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core.
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
So this is some stinky doo-doo water. Stinky, stinky water. And there's something in there with electricity. It's fine, right? Like the old water monster from the first Amnesia game. Everyone's favorite monster. Splashy, splashy. So we have multiple directions we can go here. Gate 1 is not available to us. And then whatever's in there really wants to meet me, I think. We go down this way. Ah, still gate 1, just a different side. Well, guess we have to go down this way. Okay, well. Okay, it's just a sound effect. Now we hear breathing down here. What's it? Okay, our audio is telling us there's an evil pigman that way, so I say, let's go the opposite way and not die. I think we can all agree on that. Gate 2. And that guy, monster thing, still in there. Okay. What do we need to turn on to pump all this disgusting liquid out? Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. Older forms, yikes. They remind me of my limitations. There is no Chelm and I am no Eliyehu, at least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant, as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder. As the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters, they live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again, violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds, they are creatures of this world. Then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed, and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. And I am down here with them. Okay. Is this... I can hear it out there still. Ugh. So, if I turn this wheel, we open a certain gate, correct? Okay, it's pumping water. I feel like we have to move fast, most likely, because... Wait, I hear a phone. There's a phone in here. Okay.
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
We? Sir? Who is we? So I'm pretty sure it ain't my kids. And I'm not even sure if you're not just an alternate personality of myself. Is the pig gonna start chasing me here? You know, I really want to look, but I shouldn't. But I want to look. Let's just take a peek. Oh, see, it's fine. He was on the other side of a gate. What were we even worried about? Wait, which way did I... Oh, this is open now. Oh. But whatever that thing is still over there. Oh, hi. Hi, Piggy. Okay, he's way over there. That's fine. So we already had access to this place. Oh, but I can go to the other side now. Yes. And Splishy Splashy Monsters still hanging out. Good thing I'm confident this game would never make us walk through the water with that thing in there, right? That would just be unkind. What is floating in here? Ooh, a recording.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one.
Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
So we had a professor working with us. How many people were involved in creating this terrible, terrible invention? Turning people into piggies. Okay, so that's just back where we came from. There's a pig in there that we saw go that direction. And we need to open gate 2. Well. Okay, we just heard a gate open and close. Is he... Oh. So he opened this and closed that. He's zooming. He doesn't really want to deal with us, huh? You know, these giant pig monsters, they're actually more afraid of you than you are of them. As I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, we see it." A tall, weathered cap of steel-sided pyramid. So like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive above the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this, here, this is where the king sat, and this is where the priest lived. This house, this is the house of the dead. And here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was that they simply could not spill enough blood to prevent the sky from falling on them. It's one way of looking at it, I guess. Hit that gate number 2. And that gate stayed closed. Good. You know, if we're draining all this water out, are we going to get to see what that thing is splashing around in there? No, not yet. But don't worry, he's still there.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Sorry we couldn't get to meet each other, friend, but, well, wasn't meant to be. We remember this kind of entrance from earlier. We just have to spin some wheels, flick some switches, spin some more wheels, I think. Yep. And through this little airlock we go. I hear many creatures. Oh, that's a stranger looking pig than before, I think. Oh, there are multiple down there. Oh. And they can be hostile towards each other even. Kinda makes you feel bad for that one pig. Oh. And they're just down there eating something. This is truly disturbing experience. Oh, are all these cells like where they live? Open the store. Is there one inside of each of these rooms? Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be tolerated. Oh, and there's one of those pig creatures in here. What is he? He's playing with blocks. Oh. That's really sad. And what work was I having them do down there? What was their purpose? Trying to get a look at who's sitting in there. Doesn't want to be looked at. I'm sorry, friend. I would free you, but I'm not sure that would be a safe thing to do. Two different ways to go here. Oh. Who are you? Slipped in your own blood. Oh. Who are you? I think I built this place with the help of other people so far below the city. And who was I supposedly saving by doing all of this? They're all just sitting in their cells. Disposal tubes. Yeah, I came through here, right? Yes. Well, Let's open the disposal tubes. And what are we disposing of? Failed experiments? Or as he called them, acquisitions, products. Left or right? Okay, maybe not left. What is that symbol? Or maybe dropping down was what was always gonna happen. Yeah, that was where I would have fallen. So the illusion of choice. And another ladder. Deeper and deeper we go. Probably just having a hard time going down the ladder. Oh, or we could just fall. Alright, there we go. I think that was a bit of a bug. A ladder here, or a ladder here. And this ladder's going down quite further than the first one. I do hope nothing terrible's down here with me. Then again, maybe the most terrible thing down here is me. The store's glowing. The bilge pump. And based on this map, it seems like we're above the final 2 locations of this machine. And entering the second to last, the bilge pump.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mendes.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
And your salvation is defying death by becoming a pigman. Well, we didn't do that to ourselves, but we sure have done it to many, many people, haven't we? Yeah, I'm here, ghost children. Let me guess, I turned my kids into creations as well. I experimented on them, and I'm gonna discover that. Let's read our latest journal update. The pump rooms. These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps. But he was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete, his clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. You know, when we're talking about a saboteur and the fact that we can't remember all of these things that we've done, I'm starting to wonder if perhaps the guilt weighed on us so heavily after the things we've done. And maybe we're the ones who sabotaged everything, hoping to end it, to hide everything we've done and cease its existence. No more experiments. Of course, something happened and we've forgotten everything. Now this voice on the phone is guiding us back down and undoing all of the sabotage. And the water monster's back, so don't write off wading through the water with him yet. There is still every possibility.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Mandus Processing Company. So that's our logo we've been seeing. Now, if I don't know any better, I think there's more than one monster in this water. And we just were jump scared by a pig mask in our face. Very spooky. And we've got ourselves the controls to the pump in here, I would imagine. Stop. Ensure all wheels are in place for correct operation of pumps. All these wheels look good. Let's spin the wheel. Was it that simple? The wheels are turning. Now there's a pig mask in there. Oh boy. Maybe we really have lost it. Maybe I'm missing this the whole game. I'm not sure, but if you look at those eyes on the pig mask, they're definitely following us. Very creepy. Avoid the steam. Oh, and now we can go this way. The main pumper. Oh shit, oh fuck. Whoa, she's coming. What did I say? Happened, damn it. Oh, no, they're both coming for me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nope, this way. You know, I just had a feeling when they showed them to us earlier that at some point they were going to do that to us. Oh, my heart. Of course we're fine though, so let's work our way around here. Up there. I'm assuming this is going to open up when we activate something. Ah, missing wheel. Pop that guy in, right? But we're missing one more wheel. Ah, there it is. And we'll turn this one. And drain the rest of, whatever's down there. May I go through this door, please? Unless we actually have to go back down here. More cages. Oh, you want me to jump down here? We use this ladder that does not extend all the way down. Is this the disposal chambers where they send things to die? Wait a minute. Wait, why did I go down here? Throw an object. So there was literally no reason to go in here. Okay, cool. Like, you know, it is almost the end of the game probably, but you can throw things, by the way. Yeah, it looks like they would chuck corpses in there. Oh, these are opening up. What does our journal say? The flood is drained, I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed, summoning me into manhood. Alright, bro, that's a creepy analogy, but you do you. I really thought we were going to be going through those doors in the room, but I think we're supposed to go down there. The issue is I don't think I can go through the steam. Maybe we do go through that one, but let's just double check up here first. Yeah, I guess these are not meant to open up. And our only option is one of these, so let's... Yeah, we can't go through the steam. Alright. So both of those directions are completely useless to us at the moment. And when we go over here, there's nothing. But we can go back down to where we were chased by the monster, because now we've drained the water. Are you still here, friend? Yeah, you are. Airlock. Let's turn this machine on. Close the other door. To the deepest portion of this machine. Core system access. Now this place looks older, more broken down. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from that gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten ribcage, and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me, as we ruled, every bit as much a desecration. As we rolled, sick and heaving. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton, and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as it had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I sat upon the mantelpiece, and went around the house, and gathered the servants, and set on recrafting them. Then I went into the garden, and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping foliage of some kind of flower. And when they first said Daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood rose upon the ground, were held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together. One soul and two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, and the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. And I'm sure we will not be truly disturbed by what we find down here. No unauthorized persons in this facility.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone.
It's almost like that voice is the artifact that I was speaking of bringing back.
For your children, Magnus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Well,
Dear God, dear Christ, what is this place?
the end of the line. Guessing that door is our final location. But no. These staircases just lead up to the top of this room.
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
So we need to activate these levers, but I'm not seeing anything we can do there. I think we need to go underneath. Rod control room.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? Don't we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Still being watched by these pig masks. Oh. I can toggle every one of these switches, huh? Maybe they all just need to be on. No? Well, that did something. So something with number 3 in here is broken. Let's go investigate. Danger, Compound X. Ooh. Okay, which one of these is number 3? Is it you? Well, that's the only one that wasn't activating when I flipped it, so I think that's all we had to do. And the last switch. Whatever that was meant to do has been accomplished. I think we can head back up now.
Quickly, the air is thin. The little faces turn blue, Mandus. They suffocate.
Daddy!
Yes? Is that it? Seems that that's the only switch I could,
Now, Mandus,
Oh,
set them free. Set them all free.
why are we listening to this evil voice? What have we done?
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mandus Saboteur. I guess we were right about that. But it's not quite over yet.
Emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
of the area behind us disappear. Lots of these pig masks still following us with their eyes. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this tiny cogwheels and clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wire, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. So whatever relic we found in Mexico appears to be like maybe this evil spirit or demon that had us creating this machine for it and tricked us.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Landis? You know the answer well enough.
We'll sabotage the machine again. No more. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we'll be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
So, I think we've destroyed as much as we can here. It's basically saying we need to enter the pipe system, I think. Can we squeeze back here? Oh, yes, we can. We're driven to madness by this demon that we brought back. And I'm guessing we experimented on our own children, threw them into monsters.
Hurt them.
Oh, see? There we go.
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this: can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
And we did. We turned them into abominations, didn't we? Candace really deserves everything he gets, I think. And there goes one of my creations. There is a spoon of medicine, I says, and it is a silver spoon. What you did to get born holding, ever so painful for Mummy dear, but grasped so hard when it was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico. Then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. This spoon was the same you gave your twins, that you used to dig a hole in their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like a soul on the way to keep you fat. That little mole, where will you dig next? I asks you. You and your little silver spoon, made from the silver spine of your children, and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilybeth, what have I become? More of a monster than your creations. Yeah, break more shit. It seems that the pressure systems is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility, something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. Well, let's do that. Is there a pig down here with me right now? I think I have more sabotaging to do before I, No, I can't go there. There's another pipe break. Excellent. Maybe now we can go to this last one. This place begins to sound like it's falling apart. Oh. Oh, I can break the glass. That's gonna let a bunch of steam out. Oh, hello, giant pig. You're the mean one that was full. Oh, there's multiple of them. Oh, shit. Where am I supposed to go? Ow! There's nowhere to go. Ow! Oh, they're fast. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Let me up the stairs. Let up the ladder. Y'all suck. They really came from both sides and gave me no chance. Alright, they're just gonna stand there. Now quickly through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with boiling, corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me, its unholy, inhuman mind coil and slick, and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets, I will fetch help, and I shall lead people upon the factory and burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever. You wish to undo all the damage you've done. Ow, ow. Ow.
This is your doing, Magnus. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my pigs. Kill them all.
Thought I built a pig army for a demon. Also, I mean, turns out at the end, right, we're just taking all these quick and easy routes back to the top with elevators, all these things. It would have been much easier to solve this problem from the beginning if we just took the elevators down. Oh. Oh, there's a bunch of pigs running just now. Oh, they're let loose on the city. Oh, this really is our fault.
Oh God, no, what have I done?
Dead people. Oh, these pigs are just killing the whole city. Oh, pig. house.
Bandus, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear a hooker and a gentleman applauds you. Pull a beggar and a lady walks safely again. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension. These so-called leaders, these pillars of society. These rich and fanciful. They wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We will feed them, then we will feed from them. Yeah, Mandus, I don't think that worked out so well, though, did it? Just pigs sprinting everywhere.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. For the pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world!
I stand and look at myself in the mirror. That's not reading that. Very strange, some of these messages.
Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned.
To destroy a whole city, huh? This area is for horses only. Ask him and Steam. I'd like to ask him not to kill me. Oh shit, Ace wants me dead, doesn't he? Yep. Oh, he's actually kind of fast. Oh, he's already hitting me. How are you damaging me? I'm slower than you. Ow. I'm gonna run straight across and not stop. And this gate's gonna close behind, right? Yep. Why do you want to kill me? I made you.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
To the pipeline. And you're still staring at me. Wait. Okay, open back up, please. Apparently we're going underground once again. Stop him. The Iron Butler. that? What's shredding up the meat? Oh. The machine rebuilt. Let's check down here, make sure we're not missing anything. Alright, but before we go through there, what's tucked away up here? Compound X. Can we destroy it? The electrification must be lethal to the touch. Now to confound the machine and flood the system. This time not with sewage, but boiling, sparkling liquid death. Ah. Oh, it's a Mr. Piggy down there. Okay. Let's go back to that door that we were accessing down there.
Will they be free?
Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good? The word? How will we save them?
Show me these worthy Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
All Compound X, huh? Well, shall we get it started? Let's put another one down there just for good measure. No, we cannot. Okay. Now, and it started to flood. We should hurry then. So this is the way we were supposed to go to begin with, but we just went there first. Oh, and the compound did kill him. So the floor is lava. Oop. Crank it. What have we done? What are the coolant pumps? Ah, turn those off. All of them. Now let's turn the spark plug off. All of them. Ah, don't touch the shocking panel. It will zap you.
I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Mandus. My great works are almost begun.
Maybe we're too late, maybe we're not. But at least we destroyed the machine properly this time. And waste not, want not, for here the assorted slop and innards are sifted and sorted, and enter the world through more channels and means than one could possibly conceive. The product passes by the section of the engine and is driven through the blade, splitting it into two sections, ready for the butcher's block. And in the interim, it is kept in our freezer bays under the house, and the heat produced naturally by the refrigeration process feeds into the pipes and crannies of these rooms, and is the very reason, my dear friend, that we can sit here in shirts and waistcoats, but not jackets, on a freezing winter's night, without a fire in the grate, and discuss our great enterprise. The warmth in our bellies and toes may be attributed directly to those bellies and toes, even now passing through the steam, fire, and blade beneath our feet. So your meat processing machine is also being used for heating. And all the blood draining for somewhere. And oh boy, are those my children? Playing with the blocks. That looks just like the unfinished attic in our house. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones under the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocents under the loose clod, headless rib cages in the cool stone behind the altars, 3,000 miles apart. I trace my life back to this instance. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sink and grasp the bowl with both hands and stare. There in the plug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine, clockwork and intricate, like a child's spine. But clockwork, how could that be? How could a child's spine be made of clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it on the mantelpiece, by the egg I laid myself, under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico. And you did this to your children.
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs, towards the red light of the nursery, sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
And this is my house, I think. And these pigs are eating the humans.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders!
We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
Hello, children. Yep, you're gonna pull your hearts out again. Now we're walking through blood.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
Can't be sure what we're seeing here is actually happening. This is the bed. No, one last elevator.
Hear me, Mandus. My gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Where have we taken ourselves now? I don't think this place was on the map earlier. If you should find this, then you already know all I would tell you. You already know what you have done and what you now must do. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of bones beneath the flowers, the skulls of innocents under the loose-clawed, headless rib cages cruelly torn asunder. Yeah, we read that already, in a different note. This machine is ever mine, and it falls to me to redeem it, and myself. Well, to destroy it, you mean? What is all this stuff? Scalding hoses? The sausagery? I don't know.
Why did you take my children?
I, Mandus. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a Philisat, and everything is lost.
No more pigs, please. Creepy singing's back. Oh, this does open. Oh. We'll go there, but I do want to see if there's anything else over here first. Any more strange parts of this thing? Oh, what the hell? The juiced up electric pig man. What would be the point of making that? And what's its power source? So I guess we're not done with Gary Pigman. I think we might have one more sequence with that guy. All these doors are barred with these gates. At least he's down a floor, so as long as we don't go down one more floor, we'll be pretty safe, I think. I don't think they've discovered how to climb ladders yet. What is this room? It's like an endless selection of just different parts of this giant machinery. Oh. opening automatically for me, huh? And closing behind me when I enter, right? No? Oh, yeah. Don't tell me we're gonna put some... Okay, turn on. Oh, he's... Okay, unless he fix in here. Oh, shit. Where's... Okay. He's right there. We gotta... Oh, he's just teleporting all over the place. Hit the switch, He's invisible. Okay. I hit both switches pretty fast there. I think that was what we had to do. I think he's done now. Whew. Well, we did that pretty well. Yeah. I'm not sure how long that sequence could have lasted, but... Oh, okay, what did we open by turning those on? Oh, there's a gate right there. No more invisible electric pigman, please. The electrogravitic suppression.
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become? I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
I mean, it's definitely interesting that you think it can be redeemed from all of those decisions, but... Memories, they surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother, little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point, did my soul split, creating him? Was that the egg of my soul? The moment the great clock begun to tick? Is the only path to redemption to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take that madman into my heart once more, and forgive him, and myself as well.
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
When you were so afraid of your children suffering that you made them suffer and then unleashed terror upon the world.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
What the... He is not happy with me meddling. Where are they coming from? Where is it? I hear footsteps. I don't know. We gotta go. Gotta move. Oh, it's the electric. Oh, big man again. Oh. He teleports. Oh. Oh, boy. Okay. need him to like teleport behind me. Come on. Come this way, buddy. Where'd he teleport to? Where'd he go? Oh. Oh, come on, man. Come this way. Yep, come this way. We'll go around you. We can make it. Yep, go, go, go. Cool. Okay, let's go. He's right there. Keep moving. Close the door. Oh. Okay. Mandus Processing Company. Okay, we made it to this this machine in here. A bunch of doors we can't open. Alright. And a ladder. Let's take the ladder. Getting stuck on the ladder for some reason. What are you? Can interact with all of these. I'm not sure what they do. You can open the door to go in the middle. Let me touch all of these first. That's all of them. Let's go in the middle.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
I agree, but what was I supposed to do to do that? We gotta mess with these things more. They all seem to be on. I don't think there's anything we can interact with on the inside here. Let's, yeah, we can't do anything here. Let's head back to that ladder and go back down. Now these gates are open down here. Ah, there we go.
To save the world. I am your friend.
You're no friend of mine.
Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century will do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we share. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
We have an entire pyramid under here.
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into pain. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Manders trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Manders. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
We find our children's corpses down here.
Please, Manders, no. For your children.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out. And in that moment, the new century was born.
So, that was A Machine for Pigs. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I thought it was alright. It was pretty much just a story, not so much of a hard puzzle game with horror elements in it. It was creepy at times, but I don't think it was particularly scary, especially when you compare it to the original Amnesia. But the ending was interesting, so I guess Mandus, just like the quote at the beginning of the game, decided that turning himself into a beast would free him from the pain of being a man and continuing to live with the guilt on him. I'm assuming what happened there is he turned himself into a pig to destroy himself and destroy the entity's control, I believe. I'm not sure. Yeah, that was alright. I am looking forward to playing The Bunker now, because I do expect that to be a fair bit scarier. But if you enjoyed this, please let me know. If you didn't like it, feel free to tell me why. And if there's any other games you would like to see me play next, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks everybody, have a good one.